Oh, looks like somebody's had a little bit too much to drink tonight. Didn't you, bud? And here, look at me. 6 fireballs and I haven't even broken yet, let alone a bottle or the bank. I swear, you're so cute right now. I'd squeeze it till your lungs popped if I didn't think you'd get handsy. Oh, I'm just teasing! Teasing! As if you'd even have the nerve to try. I don't even think you could even ask out a girl, let alone grope her. And let alone ask out a girl you like and get around to groping her. There's a distinction, baby pop. Hey, bartender, you know what we could really use right now? A double shot of Crown! Ah, thanks, sweetheart. You're a real peach. I bet you couldn't ask her out. Well, it's not about if you like her. I'm not asking you if you like her. I'm just asking if you could. The thing about playing Pillow Princess is, in the dating world, you're surrounded by total starfish. Too afraid to get their skin in the game to get any skin at all. And besides, we both know it's not really about the romance between the two of us, right? You might not be the one asking, but you are always getting asked out, and, well, it's not like I really have any use for anybody who says no, so, you know. Any rejection I face slides off me like water off a duck's back. How about this, okay? Next round will be on me if you actually do it. Next 3 rounds will be on me if she actually says yes when you're this shafted and shit-faced. Thanks, hon. You really are a doll among duds, and I'll drink to that. Well, what are you waiting for? Fucking salute, dude! That's more like it. Yeah, I know. I love me too. It's pathetic. And she's a real cutie even with those acne scars, but I'm sure she could probably just as easily say the same thing about me. So, you know, glass stones, houses. Don't tell me you're getting too soft for this ring around, or that you're soft for somebody. And here I thought I'd never see the day. My little heartbreaker giving someone else the hammer to smash their stupid little heart into some world of stupid oblivion. So, who is it? Is it someone I know? Is it that bartender? Is that why you don't want to flirt with her as nothing more than a... Are you crying? Hey, there. What is it? What? Oh, no more drinking, no for you, but, what did I say? Well, I must have said something. It always takes me opening my dumb fucking mouth for something like this to happen. What's wrong? You... Sorry, you're gonna have to repeat that. I thought I heard you right the first time. But I'm afraid I need to be sure. You love me. You love me. You love me. Well, I suppose if you weren't going to see the light after 6 drinks, there's not a lot of reason to pour you a 7th or an 8th. I think we're on 8 by now. I'm sure we'll figure it out by tomorrow at least. Okay! Okay. How about we take this outside to the smoking area? Yeah? Yeah, baby? Does that sound good? You want to go outside? Does that sound good? Wow. Yeah, you're doing good. We're doing good. Baby steps. I didn't call you baby as a pet name. I meant in a derogatory fashion. Baby. Baby can't hold his liquor. Baby can't fucking... Fuck. Besides... Christ on a bike on a dike. I could use a cigarette right now. I can say that word. I'm at least half dyke on my mother's side. And I can say the other one too, but only in England. And maybe on certain Fridays. Now, listen. I'm only telling this to you now because you're in such a state of slop that anything you remember will be dumped in the toilet bowl tomorrow with the rest of tonight's mistakes. So... You can never have me. Because I will never let you have me. You can never love me because I will never let you love me. Because I know who you are. The same way I know who I am. The same way I know who you are. We go out on Friday nights together, we stay, we slay, and we certainly get play. Through my stunning charisma and utmost confidence, I can get anybody I want, and you, with your good puppy and pleasure to have in class 5s, tends to draw in a certain kind of audience with a certain kind of taste that you certainly like. Needless to say, we can pull in whoever we desire. And every now and then, someone happens to stay in your bed for longer than a single night. And, I mean, I play to play. I don't play to win, because typically when you win, you can't play. I mean, that's kind of like the rules of the casino. I mean, sure, you can keep trying to play, but you'll find out real fast why those bandits have just one arm. I mean, it's not right, it's not wrong, and maybe someday I'll be satisfied with that pot, but that day is just not today. But the thing about you is that you play to win. And I've seen you find yourself a jackpot more than once. More than even a dozen times. And you glow. You're as radiant as ever, hanging off their arms like they hung the moon and more. It's electric. It's kinetic. You can feel it in the air, and it makes you wonder why you've ever denied yourself something so obviously wonderful. It's the kind of thing I have to actively seek you out to see just because I'd never find you otherwise, and seeing you like that, it makes me think. It reminds me that there are other people who can see what I see, feel what I feel, know what I know, but have what I don't. It's as validating as it is completely mind-bogglingly crazy to me. And you live like this. For a week. For a month. Maybe in a few months. Once even a year. But it all ends the same. The lights dim, and where they once glowed, they glower. The Alabama moon has long since sunk out of the sky, and at the same time the sweet tea wells ran dry, and it might as well be the end of time. End of a time, at least. You grow dismal, dismayed. Little things upset you, but the little things, they do upset you the most. You wonder why they laugh at you when you once were so proud to think that they found you so funny. You nip, you bite, you snarl, or you just totally vacate. Like your soul is wherever your heart must be, because it's clearly not with them, and it's the same with your gaze. The revulsion in your eyes is so apparent that the fact that they don't get the hint with a single glance speaks more to their own stupid naivete bred from comfort than anything you could say. But I can't say that, can I? The stupidest thing those motherfucking sweethearts have ever done is love you, and I am clearly not immune to that brand of stupidity. I don't think there's anything wrong with a single person you've dated. I just think you can't be satisfied. And I mean, I'm not gonna pretend that I'm any different, of course. Like I consider myself satisfied. I just don't go around saying that I am, but you try. You try. You really do. You try to be happy. You try to be humble, but you got that gambler's itch to you. I don't know what else I can say because I'm the exact same way, and at this point, to try to do anything more than just say that God has made me as I am is a pointless measure in my mind. I mean, grass grows, birds fly, and brother, it just gets scratched. I love you too. I do. I really do. But I do not love you enough to just become another way for you to scratch your itch. I won't let you do that to me, because you might love me. But I love me. And I love myself too much to look you in the eyes and see the light of love leave it little by little as your soul dies every day. You rot away in the kind of manacles only one hand in another can be. I love you. I do. I want nothing more than to be held by you, to kiss you, to love you, like I've learned to love 1,000 times over. I mean, not to be tacky, but I've gotten pretty good at it. But to lose you would be worse than never having you at all. You're the only one who's ever gotten it. Gotten me. And that's why I can't let you get me. And get this. Tomorrow, when you wake up, head pounding, half blind, totally, utterly spent from the night we've just had, you won't remember a thing. You'll remember the overtones, of course, the sounds, the flashing lights, the burn at the back of your throat. If you think hard enough, you might remember being taken to the smoking area where we talked about nothing or maybe everything. We talked about playing in casinos and scratching and pieces of action yet to be had, never to be had, and maybe you'll remember that. You'll certainly remember the open sky above us and the golden lights around us, and the same breath you'll be thinking about what a chore it is to clean vomit out of carpeting. And I'll be the same way, of course. I mean, I'm not immune to the way addicts are a burden on themselves first and foremost. My sloppy behavior nothing more than a burning memory, burning away at my own memory. It'll be like this never happened. And maybe it shouldn't have. But I'll remember this, here and now. I'll make the effort to remember this. The way the moon catches your eyes when you look up at me, like I put it in the sky. I'll hold on to this forever.